It was built by Pedrick in 1770. The date's on the building, and it was used, associated with the ship. The third owner of this building was the captain of the Friendship, the original Friendship. Okay. So this boat and this building went together a long time. The building had been in a state of less than perfect repair for the last 100 years, and it was being used in different ways, but it needed repair. You can see that it had been cut. Every one of these posts had been cut at about this level right here, and a block wall had been put in underneath it, maybe in the last 50 years. And the building was leaning. It was getting old. It needed to be rebuilt, and it's expensive. We had to take it apart and put it back together again. And so we have more to learn from these old buildings than we would do from any other technique, because this is the education we need. Pick them apart, figure out how they were built, put them back together again. And more we find that using the tools they use is efficient. It's just how to do it. But it still took a long time to build them. They were labor intensive, but they were built to last. They were built to last hundreds of years. Unlike today, most of the houses are built to last less than one lifetime. 230 years ago, and he braced his angles together a lot of times where he shared the brace pockets, and then he also triangulated down. So he has this beautiful triangle. Triangle's the strongest shape. You can't move it. It's the most rigid shape for any type of a brace or truss. So he made a little bit of a truss right here. This wall becomes a truss wall. He balanced the two on that end, the two on here, but he likes to bring his braces in to a stud and make another triangulation. It just makes it easier to assemble, and it makes a real nice strong unit. That's a mallet I made too. So you need heavy mallets. Yep. And some of our tools are old. I think this is about 1850.
4 or 5 years ago, we disassembled the warehouse at the waterfront in Marblehead, and at that time we carefully numbered, marked all the timbers, documented where they were, made certain that we saved all the old timbers, got rid of all the modern additions. In June, we brought all the timbers down, began the construction of the platform that the guys were standing on today, and then fitted all the pieces together into what are called bents. And there are 7 bents that run the length of the building, and we put them up in sequence, starting in the middle, going to the southern end, and then later on today the 3 at the northern end. Crane to lift them into place. The timbers are somewhat fragile, even though they are quite massive. They're 3,400 pounds, and there's a possibility they could break. So we decided to use the modern conveniences and have them lifted up into place.